What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So over the past few weeks I've been jotting down my investment plans for 2022. So today I want to share 6 different investment vehicles that I'm planning to take advantage of next year. And also, just before we get into those, I'd just like to say sorry for lack of uploads over the last few weeks, mainly due to being fairly hectic across the board, especially after buying the house, planning the wedding, my normal 9 to 5 job, honeymoon, etc. So again, apologies for lack of uploads, and hopefully over the next few weeks we can get back to some bit of consistency. But again, today I want to share my 6 investment vehicles that I've jotted down over the past few weeks that I want to take advantage of next year. So with all that being said, let's get straight into today's video. So for each of these 6 investment vehicles, I don't want to go into too much detail because I just want to use this as more of an introductory style video, and we'll go into detail over the coming weeks and months as we take advantage of these investments. But the first of these is one that we discussed in my last video, which I'll link in the description below, and that is in real estate or property. So if you haven't seen that video as well, which is in the description below, it's basically us buying our first family home. That will be in March or April of next year, that is. So I'm really looking forward to that because we have spent or saved the last 3.5 years to get to this point. So there's been a lot of ups and downs in that journey, but thankfully it's coming to an end here. And we're actually getting our fruition from this long-term saving. So I'm really looking forward to this. And again, this will open up a vast array of opportunities on the line as well, because it's going to start freeing up a lot more of my capital to be able to invest in other vehicles as well. And finally, once this asset actually is paid off over the coming years, we will be looking to get further assets in this real estate or property sector, especially looking into some apartments down the line as well, which we are currently in the process of looking at, which we'll start to rent out and get some capital here, investment capital that is. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this journey goes, because this is definitely an investment that we haven't undertaken before, mainly because of the very high barrier to entry to get into these style investments. Because as you know, if you saw the video that I made last week, it takes a long time, especially as a new kind of investor or a new person straight out of work, to start getting money together to buy a house, that is. So again, I'm really happy that we're finally getting on the property ladder, and we'll have many detailed videos down the line on this house. In terms of budgeting, we'll give a walkthrough of the house as well, all down the line, obviously, because it's not built yet. But this is certainly one of my most exciting investments of 2022, and that's finally getting on the property ladder. Now, the second investment vehicle that I'm looking to take advantage of in 2022 is where it all began, first day on this channel, and that is in stocks. Now, again, I want to split this up into 2 different sectors, subsectors that is, in dividend payment stocks and also in growth stocks. Now, we can see here there's only about €19.68 currently in this account, and that is due to dividend payments since withdrawing my overall sum of capital, which is about €11,500 at the time. We took this money about 2 months ago, and we were up about 2,500 or just under that, or about 25 or 6%. So I was very happy with the outcome there, considering they're all blue chip stocks. So I was very happy that they actually went up nearly 25 or 26%. But again, as I mentioned in prior videos, the main purpose why we took that investment capital out was to put it towards the house, because obviously the more money you have towards the house, the smaller mortgage you have to get, essentially paying back less interest over the coming years. So I thought that was definitely the best thing to do at the time, especially because the stocks were up so much, and I did believe that a lot of them were overvalued at the time. So I'm really looking forward to starting off this journey again into stocks, again into dividend payment stocks and also growth stocks. We probably have 10 in each here. I might make 2 pies on Trading 212. Now, that just reminds me as well, if you would like to open a Trading 212 account, I'll actually put a link in the description below where you'll get a free share, and I'll also get a free share, so it's kind of win-win situation if you use that link when signing up. So I'll put that as the first link in the description below. But again, I'm really looking forward to this, and as mentioned, I'll probably have about 10 stocks in growth and 10 in dividends down the line, and I will be differentiating between the two and having them separate places. Now, as well as mentioned prior videos, I might actually use another broker as well to kind of split these up. I might use Trading 212 for my growth stocks, and maybe let's say DeGiro for my dividend payment stocks. But that's kind of up in the air at the moment. Now, it doesn't really matter what broker you use, because the important thing here is to actually pick the best companies that you see fit. Following on from point 2 of my stocks, dividend and growth stocks, that is, third point here, my third investment vehicle for 2022 will be in ETFs. Now, again, before I had a vast array of ETFs, dividend and growth stocks all within the same pie on trading 2 and 2, but I do want to start differentiating this out, especially once I start putting more and more capital in, once we have the house sorted as well. So I'd probably use trading 2 and 2 maybe for my growth and dividend stocks and have two separate pies there, mainly because you can buy fractional shares, which is really handy, especially if you want to, like, let's say, get into Amazon as an example. A lot of people don't have $3,000 or $4,000 to buy one full share of that stock, so it's very handy to buy fractional shares, and that's one of the main kind of factors I like about trading 2 and 2. So I'd probably use the likes of DeGiro for ETFs. Now, before we kind of had the FTSE 100 and the S&P 500, and we even had some emerging market ETFs as well, and the iShares Global Clean Energy ETF. But going forward, I think I'm going to focus on just the main overall market, the S&P 500 that is, and kind of just keep it simple there. And I'll probably be using DeGiro solely to invest in the ETF. The fourth investment vehicle will be a new investment vehicle for me as well, as mentioned in prior videos, and that will be in crypto. Now, I am going to use Coinbase as my broker of choice here. So I am still yet to sign up for that, even though I said I was about a month ago at this stage. So probably this evening or even in the morning before work, I will actually set up my Coinbase brokerage. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, again, as mentioned in prior videos, I won't be buying some of the smaller coins. I really will be only focusing on the likes of Bitcoin as an example at the start, and I'll be putting a very, very small amount of my overall capital in here. Now, there's kind of a few main reasons for that. Firstly is because I'll be brand new to crypto, so obviously you don't just throw all your money in. I'll be starting very, very small and kind of dollar cost averaging in. And the kind of second main point as well is that, again, crypto is still on a bit of a bull run, so I don't really want to buy in at the top, so that's why I'll slowly dollar cost average in. And because the likes of crypto and Bitcoin are very volatile, as everyone's aware, I'm sure if you have any investments in crypto, it'll be a lot of swings, so slow, kind of consistent patience here of slowly dollar cost averaging in small amounts will definitely make a big difference. But I'm really looking forward to starting investing in crypto because, as I said, it's a complete new investment vehicle for me, so I'm really looking forward to learning about all things crypto. Now, the fifth investment vehicle will be one that I've literally spent the last 6 to 8 months practicing paper trading, that is, on Trading 2 and 2 practice account, and that is swing trading. Now, swing trading is probably one of the first interests I had in investing at the very beginning, even in college. That was definitely the first thing that came to mind here, swing trading. But again, you need large volumes of capital, and obviously you need to keep your emotions out of these type of trades as well, as in the likes of my normal kind of dollar cost averaging in. There's not a lot of emotion involved there because you just buy in when the stock goes down, and if it goes up, well and good as well. But definitely as long-term investing there's not a lot of emotion. Whereas like the swing trading, if you're buying in and selling out the trades every few days, maybe every week to 3 weeks, you kind of buy and sell and trying to take some profits in the meantime, there's a lot more emotion involved there. So I'm really looking forward to actually putting what I practiced into actual hard earned cash and actually using my own capital and putting my money where my mouth is, so to speak. So I'll be definitely keeping up to date as well on this part of my journey and really looking forward to kicking that off in the next few weeks. And then the sixth investment vehicle that I want to take advantage of next year is firstly in a niche market, which again, as mentioned in prior videos, I can't really discuss until it's actually up and running. But hopefully that will be probably in January or February as well, maybe even March, depending. But I'm really looking forward to getting that going, as that is definitely one of my passions as well, outside of investing. And obviously, once you can make money from your passion as well, you should definitely go for it. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out as well. And kind of another part of that as well is I do want to start growing this channel a bit more and obviously become a bit more consistent in terms of uploads and kind of get more of a community based style on this channel as well, which I'm really looking forward to, as obviously I'm kind of new to investing myself as well, so everyone will learn from each other and no question is a stupid question, as you know. So I'm really looking forward to firstly growing this channel and also having that niche market or business as well outside of YouTube or investing, which is more of a brick and mortar style business. So again, there'll be a lot more to come with that over the coming weeks and months. So that's pretty much the 6 investment vehicles that I am planning on taking advantage of in 2022. Obviously, this was only an introductory style video, but there'll be a lot more detail coming in terms of each of these, and I'm really looking forward to tracking my progress and documenting my journey with you all as well for each of these 6, and hopefully we all make money along the way as well. So thanks very much. Again, apologies for lack of uploads over the last few weeks. I'm really looking forward to getting back into some bit of a structure now that things are starting to settle down as well. So that was just my 6 style of investing that I want to take advantage of next year. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.